this drive, so we will continue to go for it on 4th down at every opportunity to keep this drive alive. Just under 5 minutes to play. Clock is not our friend, but a touchdown would cut this game to 4. We'd probably go for 2 and look to make it a field goal game. Thorson drops back, looking, slings it deep. Steve Ryan, looked like Ryan, I was watching him on our side, was trying to do a comebacker route to try to help his QB. Ben thought he was going deep, but fortunately the ball was out of bounds.
For 34, Rylan Haley, who was just at the bottom of your screen, almost caught that as an interception, but Ben just overthrew him.
Fortunately for us. So that brings up 4th and 3, which is not fortunate for us. This is pretty much the game. You work all summer for a play right here. You go with kind of one of your bread and butters. You need 3 yards, something you've worked on, so you know how to execute. Let's see if Ben Thorson can get the job done. Warriors want to take a timeout. Coach Tunn not liking what he saw. We're going to talk this one over. Will Casto checked into the game at one of the wide receiver positions. Derek Johannick limping over to the water. Tough kid, but he looks like he's in pain. Some of our guys have played every single snap. Derek Johannick, the Parez brothers, they don't come out of the game. So just showing some heart and some grit. And this play is the game, 4th and 3. I'm going to make a prediction here, Connor. I'm going to say we get Ben maybe rolling out to either his right or his left. He's probably more comfortable rolling to his right. We maybe have a few drag routes, and when he looks for Jones, his favorite target. Maybe we run a quick little screen pass, try to just get the ball out of the backfield quickly and make a play. We haven't really been moving the ball on the ground, so I doubt we'll run it here on 4th and 3. 3 wide receivers left. Trips left. Gerald Blackman, the lone wide receiver at the top of your screen. Snap is low. Ben fumbles it. Rolling to his left. He's going to tuck it and run. Tries to hurdle a man. Ball comes out, but it's going to be enough to get the first down.
Ben Thorson on the keeper.
Ben Thorson trying to hurdle a man. Picked up the first. I like it.
Definitely something new and interesting from Ben.
Take a look.
Giving it a little bit of...
Boom!
Giving a little bit of spice to the game.
You see the second defender come in and take a swipe at the ball, and it does pop out. But the result of the play will be a 1st and 10, and the clock is stopped. Can we continue to drive down the field? Do we take the chance here in a second with a deep pass to try to put some quick points up? Because we have to score twice. Thorson drops. Quick out route to Gerald. It's caught, and he immediately goes out of bounds. But they're going to continue running the clock. You got to be kidding me. They're going to say that forward progress was stopped, and so the clock continues to run. I disagree, as does Coach Thornton there. You see the head nod. Maybe he got an acceptable explanation. But up here in the booth, we disagree. 4 minutes to go. Warriors 2nd and 5. Spread, nobody in the backfield. Francis with 2 deep safeties. Thorson steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle to Shower. He makes the catch, and he's brought down inbounds. That's going to move the chain, so the clock will stop.
That is good enough for another Warriors 1st down.
We're in St. Francis territory now. We're practically in a no-huddle offense because the minute the umpire waves his arm, the play will be live. There you go. Clock continues to tick. Shower remains in the backfield. Nobody guarding Jones on the right side. Thorson throws a screen to Shower. Stiff arms one, goes down. Short gain. I'm seeing a little bit of this kind of dip and dunk offense. Potentially could be setting up a play for the end zone here shortly. That is a designed screen. Clock approaching 3 minutes. Ben Thorson with a great pocket. Throws to Jones on the sideline. He's got space, and he goes out of bounds immediately. That's going to be enough for the first down. Warriors offense continuing to move the ball.
Great consecutive yardage gain throughout this series. Like you said, I think that it is leading up to a big touchdown play.
Haven't heard much from Steve Ryan tonight. Let's see if he can get some solo coverage near the bottom of your screen. Thorson goes to him. That's a pass interference play.
There's the flag.
There is a penalty flag on the field.
Looked like it was kind of a quick out route to Ryan. The defensive back didn't let him come back to the ball, so that's going to move the Warriors from about the 30-yard line to about the 15-yard line. That's a 15-yard penalty. So even if he caught the pass, he would have gained about 6. So a mistake there by the defense. We'll take the 15, and we're on the 15. 1st and 10 for the Warriors, 3 minutes to play. Josh Schauer been the primary running back on this possession, looking for blitzers to pick up primarily, but also catches the ball out of the backfield. Ben throws, and it's going to be thankfully dropped. That one, not what we wanted, but we got a lucky break. Sometimes lucky is good. So we live to see another play. 2nd and 10. Take a look at this replay. Shades of the Bears game the other night versus the Packers, where their cornerback just couldn't secure that interception. If you remember what happened, the Packers did win. So sorry, Bears fans, but we're hoping the same is true for us as we're trying to mount this comeback here late in the 4th quarter. Thorson looking, throws a fade to Ryan. We called his name off the hands.
Almost got it.
Thorson threw the fade to his pal, Steve Ryan. Let's take a look off the hands, and then looks like his ankle got landed on. He's limping off the sideline. He's going to take a few plays off. You saw in that replay, the defensive back fell on top of his leg. So who's Thorson's target now? His favorite target is Jones over the past 3 years, number 11. He's up here with Justin Hocker, who's been a big target tonight as well. Will Casto also on the right. Blackman lone receiver left. 3rd and 10. Thorson looking, man in his face, throws to the end zone, and it's incomplete. So that brings up a big 4th down. Warriors have to go for it, 4th and 10.
Is incomplete. And we'll bring up a 4th down and 10 for Wheaton Academy.
Tough play there. Nobody open, really.
A little under 3 minutes left on the clock.
And at this stage in the game, there you see quarterback-coach combo. We need to pull something out of our hat here. Steve Ryan checks back into the ball game. 4th and 10. This is the game. Thorson drops. Pressure. Throws it to Sebastian Parez, who is not an illegal receiver. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Not great yardage or yard position for them on the field.
Yeah,
but we do not like the turnover.
We missed a couple blocks there. Thorson really didn't have any time to go anywhere. That's going to be the Spartan. It's going to be Spartan ball here with 2.5 minutes to play. For those of you watching at home, we did catch the ball, but that was Seb, number 61. He's a lineman. He is not an eligible receiver. So that was the penalty and the turnover on downs. There you see the signal. So let's think of some scenarios here. They're just going to hand the ball off up the middle. They're not going to risk throwing it because we could get an interception return. So I would expect consecutive handoffs until we stop them. So we only have one timeout to play, so we'll probably stop the clock after this first rushing attempt, take it to the 2-minute warning. But best case scenario, we need to try to force a fumble here. Be on the lookout for one player to kind of stall the running back in his tracks and another to come in over the top and try to strip the ball. There's the handoff. He's hit. They're holding him up, and you can see they're trying it, and the running back immediately went to a knee. That was Christian Parez who met him in the hole, and Trevor Donna was there to help. Warriors do use their timeout. Stops the clock at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So Parez meets him. Donna comes in trying to rip, and that's great execution on that one. We need to do that 3 more times. Coach Mikey Swider talking to his defense. Coach Thornton listening in.
Near the fence in the end zone for a coach's meet and greet. Again, all middle school guests at the conclusion of the game meet athletic director Brad Byrne in the northeast corner of the field, which is closest to the atrium, the main building of Wheaton Academy, for a coach's meet and greet. Thank you.
So another late night for us here in the booth, Connor. Game started a little late, the JV game. Ended late.
2 tough games back-to-back.
It's pushing 10:30 p.m. here. And you know how sports go. The last 2 minutes are always the longest 2 minutes. Let's see if our defense can make a stop. Dan Kowalczyk, the Parez brothers, and Joe Hannock are on the line of scrimmage. Francis is, let's see if they continue to run or if they take a risk throwing it. They are in a spread offense. Quarterback is going to keep. He's got space. He's so elusive. And he's going to step out of bounds, which I don't know why he did that. He did not pick up the first down, but he got off the close. It's going to be 3rd and short. Our defensive line looks gassed. We are getting initial push, but the speed of Rittenhouse, we're not able to catch him from behind. So once he gets initially escapes, he's been gaining positive yardage all night. It's 3rd and short. We are out of timeouts. So we have to stop the Spartans on this series or the game is over. 3rd and 2. Look for them to hand it off up the middle. Jay Callentine near the middle of your screen, number 45. Quarterback keeping. He flips it. Picks up the first. Stays in bounds, still going. Jay Callentine is going to run him down, trying to strip the ball. And that's a first down. With no more timeouts to go, we're just going to have to let the clock tick away. It'll stop once at the 2-minute warning, but what we need now, Connor, is a turnover. But we might just be out of time. Little quarterback option. Flipped it forward to his running back, who broke a few tackles and picked up a nice gain.
A lot can happen in 2 minutes, but like you said, both teams just look exhausted. It's been a hard, rough game, but it's not over yet.
Handoff up the middle. Nope. Fake handoff, QB keeper. And he's brought down for a loss. Clock continues to tick. Not sure exactly what we're looking at, but either way, best case scenario, we get the ball back with under a minute, and it's a 2-score game. So barring a miracle, the Warriors will drop to 2-2 on the season. St. Francis will move to 4-0. It was a great atmosphere tonight. A hard-fought game, definitely not high scoring. A couple big plays on either side. The Warriors just not able to put points on the board like we have in the previous weeks. Flag on the play, that stops the clock. So it is fortunate for us. That'll back St. Francis up. Remains 2nd down though. All they have to do is hand it off a few times, and that'll do it.
Bring up a second down and 21.
Connor, we said earlier in the first quarter, the keys to victory, we started with number 1, limit the turnovers. We had 3 costly ones, 2 fumbles in the first half and an interception later. Francis on the other end, I don't think they've turned the ball over. Am I correct?
I do not believe so.
I don't think they've fumbled or thrown an interception. And the play of the game, really, as I'm thinking back, was that kind of 4th down fling, the little rainbow pass that they caught for the touchdown. That's what kind of put the game, what felt like, out of reach. We struck back. It was 20-2. We struck back and scored right at the end of the 3rd quarter, cut the lead to 11. But we've been shut out in this 4th quarter. We had our chances, couldn't get it done. So the clock's just going to run out on this one, as they're probably going to just take a knee here or hand it off. You can see our defense just going to stand up. And that's going to do it. So not the game that we wanted in the black. I'm sure our team is disappointed, but it is still early in the season. We moved to 2-2. We lose the first battle against St. Francis, but we're going to have many against these guys. Excited to have them back in the conference, where we will play them year after year. Just a few miles up the road. St. Francis comes out victorious in this one. The turnover bug got us. We couldn't find that big play on offense, and we just didn't execute. Couldn't get it done. A lot of room for improvement. A lot of film to watch. We know these guys will come back hungry next week as we take on DePaul College Prep. That is a home game. Only 2 home games left. I want to give a shout out to all of you who watched the broadcast before we sign off here. We appreciate your support for us here, but also for the players on the field. That's why we do this. Shout out to Wheaton Academy. Thank you for watching. I'm Daniel Smith, here with the crew, Matt Hockett and his team of students. Chaz, Daniel, Kenna, Andrew, Aiden, Gwen, Matthew, Wesley, Miss Burek, Connor Beatty on the color commentary. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.